It's nice on occasion to go on a little outing, a day trip. I think we can often forget to explore the places that are within reach, that are in our own backyard, so to speak. Instead of travelling to far off places, it can be just as rewarding to check out locations close to home, that you may have overlooked or just not given the time to explore, but are just as extraordinarily quaint and beautiful. It's with this spirit that I approached today's little adventure, as I ventured out to the Yarra Valley to Healesville. It's around a 40-minute drive from home, so I've been here before, but only ever passing through, never taking the time to see what it had to offer. I wanted to check out some of the walking tracks in the area, so I started off the day at the Maroondah Reservoir, which you walk through these pretty parklands to get up to the lookout. It is a massive structure, and it was an impressive view, both gazing out over the incredibly still water and also from below, walking directly up to the base of the dam wall and looking up. Even though the weather wasn't the greatest today, being overcast and a little gloomy, it was still a beautiful outlook. Recently, I've been trying to get back into photography. When I was younger, it was a major hobby for me, but I haven't seriously picked up a camera in a long time, probably almost a decade. So it felt good to get back behind the lens, looking at the world through the viewfinder, trying to capture that moment in time. Though I admit I'm a little rusty, but like anything, including this YouTube channel and the videos I'm trying to create, practice makes perfect. Well, nothing can be ever perfect, which is a fact I have to remind myself on a daily basis, being a perfectionist. But at the very least, I get a little better each time I pick up the camera, and the more time you dedicate to a particular skill or hobby, the more your craft will eventually improve. I then drove to Badger Weir to have lunch at the Badger Weir picnic area, which, my god, was the most picturesque picnic area I've ever been to. I can imagine during the summer months or even on the weekends, this place would be packed. But today, during midweek, there wasn't a soul in sight, so I had the entire place to myself, and it was so peaceful. I read the book I'm currently reading while I ate my lunch right next to the calming sounds of the nearby creek and the amazing bird life. The birds came so close, clearly used to being around people, and I'm usually scared of birds, mostly the swooping variety. But these were so friendly and pretty to look at and to observe in their natural habitat. The sounds of the bird calls combined with the running water was the perfect setting to enjoy a chill reading session while having a rest before the next hike. After lunch, I walked to Badger Weir, heading along the Lyrebird Trail that takes you on a track right alongside the running creek. It was stunning. Then it looped back onto the slip track trail, which you immediately realise how it got its name, due to obviously when it rains it must get very slippery along here. But other than a few muddy sections, it was alright, as it took you back on the other side of the creek and was just as incredible. Whenever I go for these walks, it's always so tranquil, and in many ways, magical, if not to sound too corny. It feels otherworldly, like something out of a book, but it's right here for me to explore. It's gratifying to slow down and take in these moments, to be present. It's just you enjoying the outdoors, breathing in the fresh air, and taking in the beautiful natural environment around us, letting it all sink in. And it can be so calming for the soul. After I completed this stunning circuit at Badger Weir, definitely the highlight, I headed into town to the main street in Healesville to check out the local shops. It was very quaint. Even came across this cozy independent little bookshop that was very cute inside. Sorry, you'll just have to take my word for it, as I'm still a little bit nervous to film in public around people. Then to finish off the trip, I went to a local brewery, just off the main drag, to sample some beers, treat myself for walking up all those hills. Of course, I had to get a paddle to try their entire range. I love going to small craft breweries, not only because I love beer, which you may or may not have noticed by now, but I just find they are so full of character and have that rustic charm. The people were down to earth and loved to have a good chat about beer, which just elevates the whole experience. I always like to support by buying some cheeky takeaways, and a cool schooner glass as a memento. But anyway, after that, I headed home. This week, I had originally planned to take my van away on a longer road trip, but when it came to the crunch, I just didn't feel ready yet to take that leap. Though I was slightly disappointed I didn't end up hitting the road, I have to tell myself that that's okay, because it will happen one day soon. But for now, I'm content checking out what's been right under my nose just a short drive away, until I'm truly ready for my grand adventure. Alright, I'm back at home now after a nice day out. As you can see, the weather has started to change, but at least we didn't get rained on, and it's just nice this time of year. It's not cold, it's just nice and cozy. So I think the best way to finish off today is just to relax, crack open this beautiful cold one right here, do a bit of reading, just enjoy the rest of the night. So thank you for watching, and until next time, cheers.